Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new video on the channel. I hope you guys do enjoy it. If you do want to see more, then smash the subscribe button and drop a like on the video if you enjoy my content as well, because we are still on the road to 350 subscribers by the end of 2024, and only you, yes you, can make that happen. So let's go ahead, let's get into the video. So we are back on the Tottenham Hotspur career mode for the penultimate episode of Season 1. Season 1 is concluding very, very quickly, so let's see how we've been getting on. So this is how we ended March, and if you haven't seen any of the videos, then go and check out the playlist, which is down in the description box below. Go and check that out. It's got all the episodes on, including this one as well, so go and check that out and watch the others, because some of them go absolutely insane. But we beat Crystal Palace, we lost to Villa, we beat Huddersfield in the FA Cup to set up a really good semi-final in the FA Cup. We beat Chelsea in a 6-0 win, we beat Luton 4-1 as well to set up April. Here is April. We've got a London derby against West Ham, we've got Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, Man United in the semi-final of the Emirates FA Cup back at Wembley. We then got Fulham and the North London derby, and try to get our revenge against Arsenal in this episode. And then it sets nicely up into May. So let's go ahead and let's get into this one. Come on, you Spurs. Right then, this is going to be the team we're going to go for today. It's going to be Vicario, Porro, Royal, Romero, Desi Udogie, Højbjerg, Bentancur, Kulusevski, Son, Maddison and Timo Werner up top for the simulation. We're not going to play it, we're going to simulate it, and obviously if we are losing, which I think happened in the reverse fixture, we will jump in at half time, we'll play it. So let's get this one. Come on, you Spurs. Werner into Son, who can score. Our skipper puts it in the back of the net. It's 1-0. Oh, West Ham level it up. West Ham have levelled it up here. And it's 1-1 with 20 minutes to go, and we've brought Perisic on, took Werner off, and Son straight away does what he does best and fires us back in front with just under 10 minutes to go now. West Ham then put the ball in the back of the net again. We need another Son masterclass here. It's over the top. It's 3. We've got a minute plus added on time, which won't be a lot. It's 2 minutes. Can we salvage something? We can't. And West Ham once again get the double over us. And that, I don't know what that means for the league. It is West Ham 3, Spurs 2 at full time. Right then, here we go for the Nottingham Forest game. We need to get back on winning ways straight away now. Newcastle are only a point behind us in the league in second. We're still first, but a point ahead, and we need to beat Forest at all costs. We're going to quick sim it and find out if we do, but come on you Spurs, we need to win this. Come on. We in fact do, but Son has got himself sent off for some reason, which is not good at all. But we get the 1-0 win. I'll take it. Let's move on.
Okay, welcome everyone.
Right then, here we go. With Son suspended, how will you play against Newcastle? We're not a one-man team. We've got a great squad here. Almost champions, can your boys do it? We'll give everything to do it. If we do our jobs, it'll happen. It is ours to lose. It's ours to lose. We've dominated this season. Are you expecting a real challenge from Newcastle United? We'll match them in every way. We're ready for a challenge, I promise. Right then, here we go. We are at St James's Park. We are going to play this one because I didn't expect to lose against West Ham for us to warrant to play this. But we are going to play it. It's going to be Vicario in goal, Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Udogie, Højbjerg and Bentancur it's going to be Kulusevski, Werner on the left, Maddison in the middle, and then Richarlison up top, all alone, trying to score them goals and get them goals. We need to win this one. There's a point between us at the top, and Man City are slowly creeping back up to the top. We need this. Come on, you Spurs. Right then, here we go. Newcastle v Spurs for pretty much the title. And this one is going to get real interesting real quick, depending who snatches this first. Richarlison to Maddison. Oh, brilliant save by Pope. Newcastle are the best defensive team in the league. But how will they fare against Richarlison? Good save by Pope again. Exactly the same from the corner. This time it is blocked away. Bentancur. Isaac gets up there first. Infield to Maddison. Kulusevski now. Porro. He'll have a crack. Pope with another amazing save. He's really kept Newcastle in this. Van der Ven. Højbjerg. Kulusevski. James Maddison now. Maddison. Pope with a really good stop here. We're going to play it short this time to Kulusevski. Into Van der Ven. Werner. Finding a little bit of space there. But Newcastle win the ball back fairly easily from that. Oh, Højbjerg. Oh, I nearly picked the pocket of Joe Willock there. Bentancur. Oh, Van der Ven. Destiny. The gaps are opening up for Spurs. Werner. Blocked. He can get under again. Werner! And we finally strike first. Timo Werner. It was just a matter of time. His first one was blocked and he was lucky to get onto it again. He has a strike again. And the second time of asking, with no Newcastle defenders blocking his way, it is a goal. And the goal that could send Spurs to a Premier League title. To the byline. Destiny. Blocked by Trippier. Richarlison finding space. Richarlison! It's 2. You just knew it would start to open up. As soon as we get one, the second's not far away. And Richarlison picks it up from the left. And with the form he's been on at the moment, you just knew he was going to score. Newcastle 0, Spurs 2. Trying to get it to Solomon and start a counter-attack, but Almiron does really well. Train all the skills. Advantage play to Newcastle. They will get the free kick. Just over 15 minutes to go. Willock! Newcastle have one back. This is going to be a very interesting finish. Newcastle taking their time about things now. Just like Newcastle, just like us, Newcastle need a win or a draw. A loss would pretty much start to seal things in the Premier League standings. Tonali, brilliant from Van der Ven. Newcastle throwing men up, and they've got a second. What has happened to us? We went from potential Premier League champions The title race is back on. Werner. Straight from kick-off. It's straight from kick-off. Timo Werner says no thank you. We need the 3 points. And a brilliant strike. Past Pope. It's in the back of the net again. To a very swift end very quickly. There is Lo Celso. Look at the space Solomon has to run into. If he can get onto it, he can, but Almiron saves the day. Botman. Joe Linton. Isaac. Bruno Guimaraes. Vicario! What? I wanted to bring him out, but it just wouldn't let us. Vicario was stuck in motion there. Let's just watch this again. So Bruno gets away. Look at Vicario. He's just stuck in motion. And we're going to go for another kick-off run. Werner. Blocked. Bentancur, and that is going to be a 3-3 draw. The title race is still on. A 3-3 draw at St James's Park means there's still a point between us. And we need to make sure the last couple of games of the Premier League season are inch perfect now. Full time, Newcastle 3, Spurs 3. Right then, here we are for the semi-final of the Emirates FA Cup against Manchester United. It is pretty much an unchanged side. It is going to be Son coming back into the squad now. We are going to play it, and we are going to hopefully get into the final for the second time this season. And there could be another North London derby on the horizon if that is the case. But let's go in and let's get into this one. Come on, you Spurs. Let's get into this one and see what could be in the horizon. A place at Wembley once again awaits in the final. Who will get there? We'll just have to find out. Højbjerg. Eriksson. Werner. Trying to find the run of Maddison there. Almost got it. Højbjerg. Maddison. Werner lays it off to Kulusevski. Son! Straight away. He's back for 5 minutes. And he's back with a goal. Literally his first touch, pretty much, in this game. And it's a goal. Where were you against Newcastle? Werner been getting a lot of game time. Not really producing it when it matters. I see that, and he's just put the ball in the back of the net. He just proved us wrong. I will shut my mouth up straight away. Maddison, brilliant through ball into Werner, who then can just guide it past Andre Onana. For Man United 0, Spurs 2. Man United starting to pick up a little bit of possession here, but not really going anywhere with it. Sure. Lindelof. Oh, brilliant from Dejan Kulusevski. Finding Timo Werner. Finding Son. And it's in the back of the net for 3. Manchester United have made the long trip to Wembley. Spurs, not much of a journey. And you can see why London is very, very, very close. As it feels like home for us. Well, it has been in the past, Wembley. But we did muck it up against Arsenal in the first time of asking at Wembley. It looks like them nightmares aren't haunting us too long, as Maddison can send away Timo Werner again. And it's Werner for a second. And it's 4-0 already. It's not even half time. It is starting to become a little bit more of what it was in the Carabao Cup against Man United. As Bentancur snatches it away, Maddison. He has options. He decides to go alone. It goes straight through Onana's hands. For the 5th. And I think this tie is well and truly done already. Werner creates the space for Maddison. And then James Maddison, he just kind of hits it straight at under Onana. But he just doesn't make the save. Martinez. Oh, Lo Celso nicks it from Martinez. It's him and Onana. Good save. But Werner scores for his hat-trick. What? Just... this is just getting outrageous. Onana makes a really good save. But Werner, what's got into him today? He's full of confidence, to be fair. Onana should be doing better like that. But it's in the back of the net again. Bruno into Ericsson. Dragusin does really well. Sadly can't find the right pass. Anthony. Man United are trying so hard, you can see it. But just nothing's paying off for them. And another thing that's not really paying off from them well either is tracking Son. Look at him go. It's 7. He has his hat-trick now. And I think Man United fans will start to be heading out to Wembley for that long trip back to Manchester. And it is going to be 3 substitutions here. Son ends on hat-trick. And it's time for Basuma, Brennan Johnson and Solomon to get into the action. And they probably will, as here is Solomon finding Bentancur, finding Lo Celso. It's in the back of the net. It's now 8. It is 8-0. And Man United are just falling apart. They've fallen apart pretty much every time they've played us this season. And it is 8-0. But we got a game against Luton, essentially. Amrabat. Immobile just strikes it with such power. And that clean sheet is gone, sadly, in the last 2 minutes of play. Porro. Basuma strikes it. It's over the top of the crossbar. But that is the last action of the semi-final of the Emirates FA Cup. And we've known this since half-time. But Spurs have booked their place into the final. They will face potentially another North London derby in the final, but we'll have to wait and see. A hat-trick from Werner and Son gives Spurs what needed, the win. Full time, Man United 1, Spurs 8. Right then, here we go for the Fulham game. We are going to quick sim it, and hopefully we get the 3 points. It is a must need of 3 points as Newcastle are still a point behind us and Manchester City are chasing us down. We are still top. It is going to be very, very important. We need the 3 points. Let's go. Come on, you Spurs. We get the 3 points. Nice. Basuma gets in on the action along with Timo Werner. A red card from Willian as well. Brilliant. You just love to see things like that. Come on, you Spurs. Right then, here we go for the game against Arsenal. North London derby at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And it is going to be one to remember. We need this win. We've made a couple of changes. It's going to be Vicario, Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Udogi, Basuma comes in for Højbjerg, Bentancur, Kulusevski, Son, Maddison and Richarlison up top today as he's asked to play this game. So I'm going to give him the chance to prove him why he is still a very, very important player in this club. Let's go in. Let's get in this one. And come on, you Spurs. Right then, here we go. Spurs v Arsenal in the Premier League. It is going to be one for the ages, this one. This has got a lot riding on it. A place in the Champions League next year. And potentially to keep our Premier League title hopes alive. Tomiyasu, Jorginho, Tomiyasu, Ramsdale, Saliba, Saka, Son. He picks the pocket of Gabriel. Son. It's in the back of the net. That's exactly what we needed. We had so many options, but sometimes it's to go for the safer one and just get the ball on target. And it's past Ramsdale into the back of the net. And Son is absolutely loving life in the Premier League at the moment. He's the top scorer and he's adding more and more. Van der Ven getting in all areas. Rice, Jorginho, Gabriel, Bentancur nicks the ball from him. Bentancur finding James Maddison into the back of the net. That goes, and it's 2. And it is going to be potentially another Spurs win when we need it most. Spurs 2, Arsenal 0. And we are hungry for more. Oh my god, Bentancur's nicked it. He's nicked it from Gabriel once again. And it's 3. And Richarlison, he wanted to play this. He's got to play it and he's scored. Gabriel was nicked. Bentancur decided to square it. And Richarlison had an open goal just to tap that in. It's Spurs 3, Arsenal 0. And it looks like we'll be playing Champions League football next season. Skips past Basuma. It looks like Arsenal went on all-out attack already. Trying to maybe get 1 goal. Rice. Martinelli. Declan Rice. Brilliant. That is absolutely quality from Declan Rice there. And this is going to get real interesting real quick if Arsenal can add a second. But look at Son. Odegaard. Betancourt. Basuma. Out wide to Dejan Kulusevski. Took it all the way at the byline. Kulusevski! Bentancur! Declan Rice pretty much blocked both of them there. Jesus has stayed on the pitch and Dragson's won the ball back. Richarlison, he just rolls it in. And we're going to do the pigeon right in front of them Arsenal fans. There's our 3-goal advantage. And we just love to see things like this. Placement rather than power. And it's Spurs. Saka. He skipped past Van de Ven. Jesus. Jorginho. Martinelli, and there's 2 for the Arsenal with half an hour to go. I don't know what happened there, but this one's getting a bit interesting now. We are going to make 2 substitutions. Brennan Johnson and Solomon on. Kulusevski and Son off. Just keeping things fresh. Just making sure we don't pick up on any unnecessary injuries. Solomon, what a goal! His first touch. His first touch of this game. That is probably the quickest goal we've scored this career mode. There's 2 substitutions combining amazingly well. 0-0 expected goal. And Solomon has just rifled that into the back of the net. It's 5-2 with 20 minutes to go. No penalty given. And that should have been a certified goal, but this will be. And Lo Celso, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We've got to, in front of the Arsenal fans. And this one is done and dusted. 6-2 with 12 minutes to go. That is going to be a free kick. 11 minutes to go plus added on time. This one's surely done and dusted. Richarlison finding Lo Celso. He's going to play it across. Brennan Johnson for 7. He gets in on the action. And that Champions League spot is ours. We have guaranteed Champions League football this season. Well, next season. And we have potentially guaranteed a nice little 3 points. We just need Newcastle to slip up now. And that will be the last action of this North London derby, or will it? Yes, it will. That will be it. We have got the bragging rights against Arsenal. We've got our revenge for the Carabao Cup game. And Richarlison has to play this one. He's played the full 90. and we have seen an absolute demolishing Spurs 7, Arsenal 2 at full time. Right then, as we are at the end of the episode, let's take a look at the Premier League on the 1st of May. One episode left to decide the Premier League season. We are sitting top of the table by a point in second place, Newcastle. There's a point between us two. Man City in third, Arsenal in fourth, and 12 points separate us first to fourth. I believe we have qualified for the Champions League next season. So no matter what happens this month, I believe we have got fourth. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure we have got fourth position in the Premier League secured. Man United in fifth, Liverpool sixth, Everton in seventh, Villa eighth, West Ham ninth, and Brighton round off the top 10. We've got Wolves, Nottingham Forest, Fulham, Chelsea down in 14th, and Brentford in 15th. Then Bournemouth in 16th, and then Burnley and Crystal Palace, along with Sheffield United, fighting it out for relegation, and then Luton, pretty much at this stage, are relegated back down to the Championship. Now, if we reflect on this month, the loss to West Ham was being critical in the Premier League. We win that or a minimum draw that, we are a little bit more secure at the top of the table. Beating Forest, which helped. Drawing to Newcastle, which wasn't ideal, but we still remain at the top. Beating Manchester United in the semi-final of the FA Cup to secure another final this season. Beating Fulham, and then beating Arsenal in the North London derby to set up one hell of an episode next episode. And let's look at it. So this is what we've got to deal with next month. We start in May with Liverpool. We then have an easier game against Burnley where they'll be fighting for their lives. We then got a Manchester City game in the middle of the week. And then the final day of the Premier League will round off against Sheffield United, where potentially we will already be champions. And then the one that we wait for again, the revenge match. Arsenal in the Emirates FA Cup final, and I cannot wait for that one. Bring it on, come on. Right then, this is where we're going to end the episode here today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did and want to see more, then smash the subscribe button if you're on the channel. Also drop a like on the video if you enjoy my content as well. And obviously, because we're literally at the penultimate end of season 1, if you want to see season 2, drop a like on the video now. If we can get 5 likes on the video, I will start recording the second season, because I'm going to record the final episode, but I'm going to record the next episode quite soon after this. So essentially, as soon as this goes live, the final episode will be recorded and done. The season will be finished by the time this goes out. But if you want to see that second season, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure we do get 5 likes, and I'll start season 2 as quick as I possibly can and get that out for you. And to be honest, we've got Champions League football next year. Who doesn't want to see that? So yeah, make sure you do that. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications as well, so you don't miss another upload. And yeah, take care, and come on you Spurs. Peace.